Oh, cold. I don't like sleeping in air condition. So, wait a minute. Yeah. Good morning, guys. As you can see, sunrise is in my back. I saw it from the window, but couldn't get up to get the camera. I just woke up. So, it was a good sunrise. I enjoyed it actually. From my room in the middle of the Nile, and we're heading to some temple now. I think I got an idea. So goodbye for now. Back again with some cart traveling this time. We're riding a cart pulled by a horse. Almost everyone is doing that. As if we are in the medieval ages. I've always loved to do that, except that I would have loved to be the one driving the horse. You didn't see a few moments ago two carts were chasing each other as if they were in the race. Reminds me of Shinaku Raid in Attack on Titan as well. Had to wear my glasses early in the morning. My eye hurts. Can't stand any UV radiation or those stuff. Plus, I just realized that the air conditioner inside the room was way warmer than the weather outside. I should have worn something much warmer. Now I'm shivering from the cold. I hope the sun warms me up as soon as she can. So they woke up 6 in the morning and we went down 6:15 just to stand in all this row. So we're waiting. Plus the mask and the glasses are annoying as usual. So we're finally in. Look how the human civilization has approached the ancient civilization. Like that's a sick less than 500 meter close, you know. I think the future people might build buildings where we are walking right now. But guys, that soundtrack I'm listening to right now, Ace Combat 7 Daredevil, is sick. It feels like a fighter aircraft might pass from above at any moment, you know, guys. I'm loving it. Okay, I'll be back when I get closer. See ya for now. So, listen to the explanation again. The explanation this time was quite interesting. This temple is a Bathlamitic, which I think Latin temple, built over 180 years. I would like to show you before we get in first. There's some original colors that remain. There is some original colors that remained here in the temple. These are the same pictures we saw at the Fiala temple, and the story goes like this. At first there was a god called Atom, probably Atom or Aton, and then he created the universe, and then he created the goddesses of air perhaps, and then she married him, and then they had sons and daughters, and then they married each other, and after that, where's his face? And after that, obviously. So I don't know why the video keeps pausing. I think I said Set. So Set and Osiris were born. Osiris is the god of good and humanity, and Set is the god of evil and devils and the stuff. So after that, there was a fight between them. Set was envious that Osiris ruled over the humans. I don't know what's so fun ruling over the humans. You know, humans eventually will do mutiny and kill you. Anyway, he was just envy. So he made a great ball and invited everyone and made a coffin of gold. And he said that whoever will fit in this gold, in this coffin, will take it. And what a wonderful and marvelous gift to take in a party, you know, your coffin. So everyone got excited and decided that, yeah, we must see if the coffin is on our size or not. Okay, I understand until here. And then he got the sizes of his brother by magic, obviously. Oh look, this place also have colors. Yeah, this is one of the best temples I've ever seen. This is good. And the coffin was made specifically for his brother in advance. And once his brother got inside the coffin, they sealed the coffin and threw it in the river Nile. And this coffin kept traveling the Nile till Lebanon for some reason, and stopped by a tree that they also used to pray to for some other reasons as well. Is this supposed to be some kind of mosque, or why is it so? I'm not sure. Maybe it's repairs. So I don't know where my badge went to. Anyway, once the coffin landed at the bottom of a holy tree that people used to praise, and stayed there for a couple of years, his wife, which I don't remember her name, transformed into an eagle and went to find her husband. So after that, she found him and he was already dead. So she did some PCR to him with hugging and kissing, as he said. And then he came back to life. Weirdly enough, he came back to life. And then she took him and went back to Egypt to continue ruling. So then Isis got mad at him and said, "Man, how many times do I have to kill you?" So then somehow this time he just cut him into 14 pieces without any further introductions. He just did. I don't know how, and I don't know why 2000 and 2 extra pieces, but he did. So after that, and then he buried each piece in each part of Egypt. And after that, the goddesses of something, his wife, and the goddesses of magic, and the goddesses and the god of mummification teamed up to this video that keeps posing is annoying. Teamed up to make the first mummy. So the god of humanity became a mummy after all. And then after that, he transcended to be the god of the other world, ruling over the dead. And his wife married someone, I guess, and she got pregnant, and she gave child to a boy, which is this guy. Where's his face? Where is his face? Where is his face? Remember the eagle hawk cutie guy? That guy. Probably she had some DNA from the eagle remaining in her blood. She transformed to find her husband. So her son became like an eagle. That's all. I'm going to find where my badge went and go see why the camera keeps posing. So I found an interesting section in the temple. This room, it's like the pharmacy or the chemistry lab. They used to make the medicines here, and those written on the walls are the prescriptions. Look, the whole wall is filled in writings. That's all supposed to have meanings. Look at all these detailed writings. Man, إنها مجرد وصفة لا يجب أن تتقنها إلى هذه الدرجة. I don't even do that in my assignments. Why is all these details? But I like those symbols. They're better than most of what I see. Snake. Well, pharmaceutical, what do you expect? There they are explaining they're putting some stuff on other stuff to make the medicine. Is this an ice cream? And is this the recipe to make little humans? Okay. And that's supposed to be... Wait. Is that a grenade? Why is he holding a grenade? In 5000 or 7000 BC? Oh, there is the cute guy. Horus. Does Horus eat lions? So we're outside around the temple, and there's a lot of writings here. Man, writing at that age was tough. And they do the work with too much effort, guys. It's not a literature review. You don't have to do all that. Anyway. And here comes, I think, Jihad, or something like that. Jude. It's the god of wisdom and writings. He is writing the results of the fight. So let's see how the fight went. You can see, I think they're trying to hunt something from the Nile. The hippopotamus was in front. Hippopotamus is Reese? No, there's Reese, I said. Yeah, Set. The god of evil. So they're still doing the same stuff and writing a lot. Where are you? I'm trying to show you how Set looked like. There he is. There is the hippopotamus. Set, the god of evil. Wow, Poseidon. That's ugly. Man, this temple is biased. Like, why is Osiris that big? And that's not even Osiris, that's Horus. And Set that small and that ugly. Guys, it's not ethical to tell the story from a biased point of view. That's a fallacy. Well, as you can see, we obviously know the results. The winner writes the history, so definitely Horus won. Let's go. Alright, so I was walking and I found this stairway and I got down and it seems like it is a pathway or perhaps an escape way to somewhere else in case there was an invasion maybe or something. Or maybe the pathway to the other world, who knows? Wasn't Osiris the god of the other world? How did he go then? Probably from this pathway. Anyway, let's keep walking. So in my opinion, that's like the Supreme Council. Like there's a guy with a cool hat, and the guy with the cooler hat, Horus, and there's the woman with the sun on her head, and that's the guy who united North and South, woman on their head, and there's a guy with something on his head. And where was that guy should be the ruler of the South. And where was the North? There's a guy who looks like a something. And there's a guy with bullhorns. And there are other people here too. And there's a guy with birds, little birds or teardrops on his head. There's a guy with a snake. Is this a pharmacy CEO of the pharmaceutical company or something? And there's a woman with hair combs or something on her head and flowers coming off from her hair. There's a guy with flowers on his head. へそ隠さないと雷さんに捉えるよ。And there's a lot of guys. And there's a guy with another hat. North. Ah, this guy should be the guy of the north, I think. So yeah, seems a lot of people were watching the fight between the god Set and the god Osiris as if it was a football match. Interesting. And there's a woman with something like wings of liberty. We're back at the place we came in at the beginning, and there's the god who records everything before they invented cameras. And there's the biased guys. So I think I'm going to take a leave now. Oh well, I guess it's time. That's basically for the day, and as you got used, it's time for the food review. Honestly, I wasn't intending to make any more food reviews, but this time the potatoes seriously triggered me because it was annoying and it was really bad, not as I got used to the previous meals. Guys, I was always looking forward for the potatoes on every meal. Why did you do that to me? So in today's dinner, as you can see, squid was served. I think that was creamy soup. It was good. Let me tell you something at first. Everything covered up for the potatoes. Okay, potatoes was bad, but the rest was good. Or as I should say, everything was good, but the potatoes ruined it. Ah, man. And as you can hear, I'm quite sick, so pardon my voice. So let's keep going. The squid was good. Like the squid only was good. The soup was quite heavy. I couldn't eat the vegetables actually. If I did, it would have what do you call it, Hamuda? Acidic. Do you know the term like acidic stomach? It would have given me acidic stomach. I don't know if you have experienced that before or not, but it's pretty annoying. The sauté with the broccoli and the carrots was good this time, and I'm glad that they finally managed to make a good sauté. The salads, I got a lot of salad this time. I wasn't intending to get that much of salad, but that baby corns really reminded me of Japan, and anything that reminds me of Japan basically makes me mad for it. So I had to get a lot of it. But overall, the salad wasn't as everyday, but it was good. I think the best thing they make in this restaurant, as I will mention again, the sweets. They have a cutting edge in sweets, and the salad somehow it's most of the time good. As for the meat, was good as usual. I think unfortunately they overcook the meat most of the time. I like the meat medium cooked or like just below average cooked. But it's meat, and I love meat. The chicken with stuffed rice was creative. I'm used to it, yeah, but stuffing chicken's chest with rice is new to me. Like I usually stuff the chicken as whole, not only the chest. So you got a plus on this. The potatoes was bad, and I will say this again and again. The rice was well cooked; it was good this time. Love the meat, the sauce of the meat. So that's basically everything. The soup was good. Um, okay, I'm back. I was gonna sneeze. That was good. That was a close call. So yeah, that's basically for the food. Let's get to the sweets. So as I said a few seconds ago, and I'm gonna say again and again and again and again, sweets are perfect. And this day was more than perfect. I really love the sweets this day. Waffles covered with honey, chocolate sauce, and strawberry sauce. Man, you hit my weak point very hard. That was good. And the waffles was made good. Honestly, the waffles was soaked pretty much more than it should in the sauce, and it wasn't that crispy, unfortunately. But that's my fault. I was late on getting the sweets, and I guess that's what made it like that. So not gonna blame them on this. The this thingy you see, the sponge cake, I think. Not sure what it is, but it was blocks of cakes and it was good. I think it's sponge cake, with cream and strawberry again on top. Man, I love strawberries, and there were a lot of strawberries on that day, so that was happy to me. It was good. It was squishy. It was tasty. It was sweet. So yep, that was also good. The Ali. I'm not sure everyone knows about it. It's literally called Ali. It doesn't have a translation because it's an Arabian or most probably Egyptian sweet. It's made from our pumpkin, and they excelled at it. That was good. Haven't eaten a good Ali in a while. Actually, haven't eaten Ali in a while. Anyway, this was good. So the first dish, awesome. Nothing else to say. Second dish, where you can see the pinky thingy. I have no idea what it was. I have no idea what it's supposed to taste like. What I should say about it. Just only it was good. It was tasty. It melted in my mouth, and it was overall good. Nothing special I can say about it. I have no idea even what it was, but it was good. That's all. So, a good advice: if you see anything pink in a restaurant, eat it, and then think about it. You know. Uh, I'm not responsible though if you get any food poisoning. And finally, for that triple layered cake or something, it was custard in the below and chocolate cake at the above, and chocolate sauce at the top. And the chocolate cake wasn't much of a cake, more than being something like it was close to custard as well, maybe chocolate custard. Never heard of that, but I think it was something like that. So as you can see here, it's not even standing up. It's leaning. It was so flexible. Like if I hold it with a hand, I would be afraid it would melt on my hand. So that kind of stuff, when you put it inside your mouth and you can't sense where it is, but it's everywhere inside your mouth, that's what I like about those kind of sweets. So this time, no negative feedbacks on the dessert. Totally awesome. I was satisfied, and I could say that yeah, the dessert somehow covered up for the potatoes. Although emotionally I'm deeply hurt because the potatoes was bad, but the dessert was good. So thank you for that. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you, and look forward for the next videos. Follow up for it, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. Thank you.